Hi, this is Alken. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sure by now many of you have seen an article that showed up in the New York Daily News about the overtime king and his claim that, everybody's stealing overtime at the Long Island Railroad's Grand Central Extension project. This is a new line that's going to be entering a new terminal of Grand Central, connect with the old 63rd Street Tunnel, the portion that has not been used until recently. Now it's linked up to both the new Grand Central Terminal and the Long Island Railroad Amtrak facility at the end of Long Island City, now in Queens. This project has been late, budget overruns, and now accusations. Well, you may recall that there was a couple employees on Long Island Railroad were playing fast and loose with the overtime. As it turns out, some of these folks were not actually at work. They were bowling alley and scheming this thing. So one of these guys made $450,000 a year before he retired. And even former Governor Cuomo said, where does he find the time to sleep? Meanwhile, you got guys like me on the other end in New York City Transit, where they are always constantly controlling the overtime, because the overtime is controlled at New York City subway. It's not like controlled like Long Island Railroads or buses. No. We get the short end of the stick, where they get the gravy. I'm not saying we want to steal or anything like that, no. But the thing is, don't link us together and saying, we all steal. No. You guys on Long Island Railroad, you have your own thing. And it's not the first time you guys got caught messing with the pension over there. You may not know is that years ago they were caught getting extra benefits and with disability, claiming they have certain injuries and stuff. And yet, what these guys doing? They go out every day at the golf course. If you're injured, how can you be playing golf? I don't play golf because I have a problem with my arm. I don't want to mess with my arm. I need it for work. Because I got to work now after my retirement. These guys ain't working after they retire. So, now you're thinking I'm bashing Long Island Railroad guys. Well, I'm not trying to bash you, but the thing is, it seems like you guys take advantage, because we can't do that. We're under the stupid tail law. We're restricted on everything. We get lousy management. That's why our trains and single system has been behind the 8 ball for decades. They have all the up-to-date modern technology, from cab signaling to PTC, and we just barely get 2 lines with CBTC. Of course, now Queens Boulevard has added, so, but it takes too long. Metro North Long Island Railroad had all that stuff done decades ago. It's the PTC that's taking longer. Meanwhile, which is another railroad, have both CBTC and PTC. Only IRT does not have CBTC. I know they're working on that. But see, that's the thing. We believe that putting us under the table is what gave us the disadvantages that we're having problems now. You know, our wages are smaller. Our pension sucks. You have to go out to Albany fighting to get better and better pension, and only to nothing happens, barely. I mean, there was a reform for Tier 6 pension that would have helped a lot of people out, but some jackass named Andrew Cuomo vetoed it. So, ladies, yes, you're not the only ones who've been victimized by this jerk. So, his 179s messed up my arm and ended my career. Would I love to take the shaft of that 179 and slam him in the face with it? Of course, but I can't do that. Because I can't fight in jail while he's living the life of a rally, can I? No. So, I'm not stepping into New York anytime soon. So, yes, I'm pissed. I'm angry. I had to work. Outside of retirement, I had to support my wife, who's not doing well because of the lupus, and the commuter lines are living the life of rally, and I'm living the life of poverty. So, I should have gotten a bigger pension, but the reason I didn't have it, I did work overtime, but the problem is New York City Transit just made it worse and worse and worse and worse for the overtime to come, especially with Opto. I lost a lot of assignments to that thing, and I don't even think they got it legally, to be honest with you, because the union president who allowed it in the contract, he didn't last long. He's accused of corruption, and he was bumped up into the International to avoid an embarrassment for then International President Sonny Hall. Put Whittier James in, and really made the situation worse with the auto. The pay was $1.20 at the time when you're operating. Then he jumped it up to $2, and all of a sudden, all these fly-by-night guys started trying to make the damn thing work. So never worked out, though. I had no planned it to. And of course, they did a lot of shortcuts. Now, management are aware of those shortcuts, so they put signs out, like on the G line. They had a sign out saying, you know, if you find keys in the door control while you're operating as a motorman, I'm going to take you out of service. So apparently people were doing that. So, what still makes me mad is, you know, not allowing the employees to wear masks. The thing was, they knew there were problems in the system before COVID, and they were preventing people from wearing the facial masks we have now. And as a result, we lost over 130 people when a conductor I knew personally. So, had I not left when I did, I probably would have been in the casualty. Yeah, I mean, that 500,000 whatever sounded nice, but without me being there, you know, my son would have to forcibly work, and my wife really would have ended up in a nursing home. So that's the thing to keep in mind. And that's probably where the money would have went. Oh yes, the sound of suburbia. The thing is, I do want to remind the overtime king who made the parents and the Daily News one thing. Don't link us together saying we're all doing it, because they're going to think, oh, if they're doing it along a railroad, they're doing it on transit too. No. Maintenance department in transit is different than maintenance department along a railroad. So, motorman budget is not the same budget from the maintenance department, unless you're working the diesel train. They make a lot more money, but they're breathing in diesel fumes, which I didn't want to do. Just because we share a tunnel on 63rd Street, subway on top here, or in Long Island Road probably on the bottom, I don't know which is which, does not mean we're the same. Because if we were the same, instead of 4 tracks in 63rd, it would have been 2 tracks. We would be operating on the same tracks. And Long Railroad would have been in Manhattan a whole lot sooner. But because of the tail law, that's not going to happen. So, you want to say, oh, we all steal? Well, that's why you're in the trouble you're in, and I'm not. So, keep your stealing to yourself. And if you can drag people, drag your own self, dude. So this is Outcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. And I'll have to credit the Empire Group that uncovered the fraud and the overtime over in Long Island Railroad. So, take care. Have a good day. And head to the beaches quickly. You got hurricanes on the way. Okay, bye. Take care, New Orleans.